Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Legacy Series show today. Today, we are so excited to be honoring some amazing women that just finished our diplomacy training. But today, I want to introduce His Royal Highness Clyde Rivers. His Royal Highness Clyde Rivers is absolutely amazing. He's getting ready to be enthroned. We're getting ready to go to. He was enthroned in June, but we're getting ready to go to his coordination in a couple of weeks. King Akuchiman Abina Amissa the second. He is also a recipient of the Danny K. Davis Award. He's also knighted in the Kingdom of Guatemala. So welcome His Royal Highness Clyde Rivers.
Dr. Christine, thank you so much. And we have a great announcement to make. Um, um, we were just informed this week that Dr. Christine is winning an actual Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award from President Biden. And so we're excited for all her service to America and her work around the world. So I want to be the first to commend you on that effort. So thank you for your service to our nation and around the world.
Thank you so much, His Royal Highness. Thank you so much. So I'm going to let you tell a little bit about the diplomacy training, the Sir Clyde Rivers High Stakes Dialogue Diplomacy Training that these amazing women just went through.
Man, let me tell you something. This actual program with these three amazing ladies is world changing, because if we look at the scope of the world now, there's every country, excuse me, every institution, every homes are in chaos now. The whole world is in a paradigm shift. The entire world is really asking for a new conversation, and I want to be really blunt with this. Everything starts and ends with how you communicate. If you communicate good, there's a chance of good outcomes. If you communicate bad, there's a high chance for like negative outcomes. So this actual high stakes training is when you hear the word diplomacy, people think government. I'm like, no, that's not it. Every day in our lives, we have high stakes communication, because someone on the other end of a conversation is banking on every word you say, and us as well. Someone speaking to us, and those words matter. So these women that went through our training, it was intense. And I'll tell you, they're on the first team. They can go anywhere I go in the world. If a nation calls me and says, Dr. Rivers, we need help in this area of diplomacy, these three women would be the first three I would call. They're excellent. They're people that I endorse internationally to go be a light on any equation in the world. They are an answer.
I totally agree with you, His Royal Highness. And, I watched them when going through this diplomacy training, and I've seen each and every one of them grow so much in their narrative of dialogue. And from the start to the finish, it's just absolutely amazing just to see how much they have grown.
Very good.
Yes.
Well, let's
So,
get on with
yeah.
let's get on our first one, so
So
we
our
can.
first recipient is going to be Dr. Jennifer Harris, and I'll let you tell a little bit about Dr. Jennifer Harris.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever are in the same zip code with Jennifer Harris, you need to go hear this amazing woman. She's an entrepreneur. No, that's an injustice to her. She is a serial entrepreneur. She's been with me in Africa on projects. I worked with her for a couple of years, and the one thing I can say is she gets better and better every year. She builds herself, and in our actual program, she's just a star. So, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Chris, would you pull up her document and read it?
Absolutely. Hmm.
Because Jennifer, she's all
Yes.
skills Harris. Go ahead.
Uh, Sir Clyde Rivers Global High States Dialogue Diplomacy Training. Their certificate is proudly presented to Dr. Jennifer Harris for completing phase one of Sir Clyde Rivers Global High Stakes Dialogue Diplomacy Training, signed by Sir Clyde Rivers, Professor Christine Kozachuk, on November the 20th, 21. Congratulations, Dr. Harris.
Thank you
Jennifer,
so much.
would you share a couple words with us?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I thank God that you came into my life, His Royal Highness, because my life has never been the same. And every time I get around and was able to just sit under your wisdom and your knowledge, my mind is stretched, my vision is stretched, my vocabulary is stretched. And I just thank God for you and for you pouring into my life and into my business. And I thank you so much. Also, Professor Christine, thank you so much.
Thank you. And
Thank you, Jennifer. All skills Harris. Come on now.
We
Absolutely.
just getting started. I am so excited, King. I'm telling you, the one thing that I never ever thought about is taking a message and making it more global. And when I was able to be with you there in Africa and seeing just a snippet of the work that you do, because you're in multiple countries and continents and just everywhere. And it's just amazing. And it's priceless to be able to sit under your knowledge. So I really appreciate it, King.
Thank you, Dr. Harris.
Thank you so much. And congratulations again. Congratulations.
Thank
you. So our next recipient is Donya Yvette.
Man, there are no words. I've watched her work for about 6 to 7 years, and that's why she's also being honored with an honorary doctorate in this service. I've watched her work. I've watched her fight. I watched her wisdom. I watched her like strategy, and actually more important, everything she does is about other people. I watched her run herself down, but she always made sure that other people have what they need. And to have her in this high stakes training, she added an element to this that was just phenomenal. So, Dr. LaDonna, we are honored. Dr. Chris.
Yep. Sir Clyde Rivers Global High Stakes Dialogue Diplomacy Training. This certificate is proudly presented to Dr. Donya Yvette for completing phase 1 of Sir Clyde Rivers Global High Stakes Dialogue Diplomacy Training, signed by Sir Clyde Rivers and Professor Christine Kozachuk on November the 20th, 2021.
LaDonna, share a few words with us.
I am just absolutely speechless right now. I am just in awe of God and all that He has done, first of all, in my life. So I absolutely have to give Him the honor and the praise, number one, first of all. Second, you guys, King Clyde, Dr. Christine, you guys have definitely enlightened and poured into my life. You see something in me that is just beyond this world. It is something that is so much bigger than us. And I get that. I am so focused, and I am so grateful for both of you for being in my life, for mentoring me, for taking me under your wing, and just giving me all the knowledge and education and just mentoring and really encouraging me when I was down, when I was going through so much, when I had to give up a whole lot of stuff and put people to the side to get me focused. You guys you had my back, and I just thank you so much for this opportunity. It's quite an honor. My mom is proud. I have her right here in my heart. Literally, she's pinned underneath this robe. So she's with me to this day. She's with me today. So thank you. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you so much. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, our next recipient, His Royal Highness, is Shannon Cox.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, Shannon Cox is one of the most important voices in the world. Her skill, her expertise, trauma, she understands it better than anyone I've heard in the world. I've been to over 80 nations in my life. Shannon Cox is one of the most important voices to bring the world back to order. And I'm not saying this because I know her wonderful husband, Steve, who's a good friend of mine. If you ever have the ability to meet and speak with Shannon Cox, your mind is expanded. The most important thing is, if you're around her, you're gonna leave with hope. Hope. She's a hope dealer. She deals hope and brings life everywhere she goes. So Shannon, I was so honored to have you in our actual program. Man, you enhanced it so much. And again, I'm one of your biggest fans in the world, and I will tell anyone that your voice matters in everything that is going on. So, Dr. Christine.
I love the cat. I want to be right there with you. I want to be in there.
I want to be on the screen.
Sir Clyde Rivers Global High Stakes Dialogue Diplomacy Training. This certificate is proudly presented to Shannon Cox for completing phase 1 of Sir Clyde Rivers Global High Stakes Dialogue Diplomacy Training, signed by Sir Clyde Rivers and Professor Christine Kozachuk on November the 20th, 2021.
Shannon, give us some words like only you can.
You know, it has been very humbling to be a part of this group. Professor Christine, you are such an amazing mentor to us, and I'm so grateful for the feedback and the learning at your feet. Really, it's just an amazing, amazing opportunity, and I really feel like God is moving this. God is putting His Royal Highness where He needs to be so that we can start to heal this world, and everyone can heal. And that's the message that I bring, is that it doesn't matter what you've been through. Your brain can heal and your body can heal, and you can have a completely different life, and your children can have a completely different life. And I'm in awe and amazed that God is giving me the privilege to do this work with you guys and to be in a room with these powerful, amazing women. It is truly humbling to be a part of this group, and I thank you so much for the privilege.
Thank you. As I said again, one of the most important voices that you can hear in this day is Shannon Cox. Shannon, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And His Royal Highness, before we go on, let's thank those that are watching. Beverly says, Beverly Brown says, super congratulations to Donya Yvette. Woo. And also congratulations to Donya. And another congratulations, LaDonya. You have a fan base, LaDonya. My husband, which is one of my biggest cheerleaders, says congratulations. And let's see, K News, congratulations, LaDonya. And then Beverly Brown says congratulations, Shannon. So thank you so much for watching this for them today and supporting them. So we're going to go on to the next part of the ceremony, and I'll let you start that, His Royal Highness.
Yes, this is our honorary doctorate service for Donya Yvette Henson. When we started this in like 2006, I worked with multiple education institutions, and in the last decade, I've had the privilege of honoring 30 presidents, prime ministers, or first ladies with honorary doctorates. And I want to tell you how I do it. We do it based on their ability to bring new knowledge into existence. It's called an asserter and not just a researcher, because if there weren't innovative ideas given to people that believed in them, a researcher would have nothing to actually look at. So at the and our United Graduate College and Seminary International is based out of Kampala, Uganda. We have an evangelical accreditation in the USA, and what happens is we are creating a new thought paradigm, brand new thought leaders that are changing the way the world thinks. LaDonna, I mean, you've created U Code. This is a philosophy that you own. You've created the information. You're scaling it, and I've watched your work with Dr. Will. So this isn't just because of what you accomplished working with us. This is your body of work has put you on a stage where I believe the information that you bring to the world is at the level of the presidents, first ladies, and prime ministers. So I don't ever just give these away because I like people. No. When you've honored the presidents, first ladies, prime ministers, the people you honor next have to be in that same category, or you've lowered the bar for the nations. Well, I'm telling you, your work, what you do has qualified you to be on a world stage as an honorary doctor for what you've created. Now, this degree is an award. It's not a scientific degree. It's an award for what you've accomplished. So we are very honored to bring you in to our international family. And you know what? We have, in a decade, we have over 800 people that have impacted this world that are a part of the family that you're becoming a part of. Dr. Chris, would you read the degree?
Yes. United Graduate College and Seminar International hereby confirms upon Donya Yvette Henson the honorary degree of Doctorate of Philosophy in Humanity. Let me see if I can load this up a little bit. Hold 1 second. Oops.
Sure.
Really,
yeah, that's because I'll keep talking to you. Come back.
Yeah. The Doctorate of Philosophy and Humanity, a recognized non-governmental ministry degree, together with all rights, privileges, and honors of parenting adhered to, and in consideration of excellence in governance, College of Christian Education Department. The testimony is hereof, and the signature as authorized by the Board of Directors are hereunto affixed. This the November the 20th, 2021, by Michael Pitzel, Chancellor Michael Pitzel.
Perfect. And Dr. LaDonna, we are the first to call you that legally. Thank you for your service to humanity and your work to make everyone better. And as I said, I've watched you for years. So your life has earned this work.
Thank you.
Would you mind sharing a couple words of with us on receiving this honorary doctorate?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Again, first giving honor to first and foremost, honor to God and for all his glory, to you, His Royal Highness, King Clyde Rivers, to you, Dr. Christine Kozachuk. Like I said, you guys have been powerful with me throughout this journey, and I'm just most humbled by it. To Dr. Robin Lococo and to Dr. Professor Michael P. Pitzel, thank you all for this honor, for this doctorate degree. I really surely appreciate it. I just want to thank just everyone for just the powerful people that are in my life that are changing lives and impacting the world. I am amongst great people that I'm connected to, and I just can't name them all, but you know who you are. And to be honored and to be affirmed by the King Clyde himself, it doesn't get any better than that. It doesn't get any better than that. So this is truly God inspiring. It has been very empowering. The training, the diplomacy training that I have been through, it has taken me to another level. It is excelling me. It is excelling my growth. It is taking me global. Matter of fact, the U Code is already in Liberia. We're already doing some great things, and I have some students there who are wonderful. So we're already making impact and creating change. So I am blessed by God. I am all of God. And the U Code, it's just the U Code. You need to discover who you are. And that's who I am, the clarity coach, to help you discover who you are. It's so many people who are just peeping into other people's boxes. I'm going to leave this for people. They're peeping into other people's boxes instead of unwrapping their own gift. It's time to discover you. It's time to discover you. And I also just want to thank my beautiful daughters, Jalea, Kiana, Amber, Sierra, my sons, their husband, Jeremiah, and Joseph. I just want to thank everybody for being in my corner, for supporting me. My mentors, Dr. Will, you mentioned. I have another coach, Sakoni is on the line. He's one of my coaches. Beverly, the Dream Steerer. She has helped me with many of my dreams, and she has been with me all the way through. Just so many people in my life that has helped me grow and be with me, especially during last month to the promise to my mom. Thank you to everybody for coming out for that and supporting me on that. So it's time for the U code.
I love it, love it, love it. Well, before I bring the other two back on, what I want to do is just pop up some those that Beverly says, LaDonya, I Win Global is now global as her dream has always been. Again, my husband, he is your biggest cheerleader too. Congratulations. And we got congratulations, Mama. I'm sobbing. And Shannon Clark says, Dr. LaDonya Yvette. And you're deserving. And Dr. Will Borland says, boom. And that's his signature mark. I know that. That's his signature mark. And Tiki Davis says, congratulations. Congratulations to you.
Wow.
So I'm going to bring the other ladies back on for some last minute words.
Yeah, well, what I want to say is this: now our work begins. Now our work begins. You are some of the best I know in the world, and I would never say that if it wasn't true. We need your help around the world, your wisdom, and I was enhanced by all of you. One thing that I can tell you. If you're the smartest one in the room, get out. You need people that have brilliant minds, and each one of you broaden my base. And I look at you as peers. I'm not above. We work together. Leadership has to work together without a big you, a big me, and a small you. And now it's about us. So thank you, ladies, so much. I appreciate you all.
Yeah. And any last words from each of you? We'll start with Dr. Harris.
I just like to say thank you again, His Royal Highness, for this opportunity. Thank you for just opening up your wisdom. Thank you for expanding our vision, our dreams, and we are just getting started. So I am so excited to be able to do this global work with your team and also collectively with other royalty around the world. So I remember just being with you, like I said, in Africa, and my heart was just so filled when we were in that palace. And just the simple fact of being able to witness soon your coronation is just going to be amazing. So
thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Yes. And I was with you, Jennifer, Dr. Jennifer, on that one. Yes. The kingdom. Shannon, you.
Yes. It is an honor and a privilege to be floating down this river with you. I'm just going to be the leaf. I'm just going to be the leaf in the river and let God move this river. There are some powerful, powerful people involved in this work, and you can just see God's hand in every single move. And I am honored to be here to watch you, Dr. LaDonya Yvette, become a doctor. You are so deserving of that title, and it's just a privilege to be here with you. And I'm just going to float down this river that God has created for us and just let him do his work.
Amen. Amen. Dr. LaDonya Yvette Henson.
Thank you. I'm loving the sound of that. I am. I just want to echo my sisters right here, my superstar sisters. We was in this together. We are still in this together. We are rolling with each other. We support each other. I love you, Jennifer. I love you, Shannon. Thank you, ladies, for being who you are. Thank you for being who you are. And I just want people to continue to live life inspired and just always, always continue to find out who you are and be well in that.
Absolutely. And I love all three of you ladies, and I can't wait to continue our work together. If anyone out there is interested in taking the diplomacy training, please visit our website at almanaclegacyseries.com. There's information on there. And you can also private message me. You can message me on Messenger, on Facebook Messenger, and I'll call you and give you the information on that. So any last words, His Royal Highness, before we close?
Let's go change the world.
Absolutely. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whoops.